I've bought a bunch of accessories for my e-bikes over the years I've been riding them, but the one that has made the most difference to the, the flexibility of my bike and the options that it's opened up for my bike is my trailer. Now, as so often with stuff on my bike, I didn't go into the bike owning journey thinking I'm going to get a trailer for my bike. In fact, I didn't have a trailer at all to start with, and even when I got one, I didn't get a trailer. What I got was a trailer for my kid. So I would take my daughter to nursery in a full trailer which would convert into a buggy, which was incredibly convenient because I could cycle her to the nursery, and then if somebody else, like her grandparents, say, were picking her up at the end of nursery, I could have left that there, converted into a buggy, and they could walk her slowly home or to the car. Super convenient, loved it. Eventually she outgrew it, and so I was going to have to get rid of it. In fact, I sold it cheaply to another family who could make use of it. But by that point, it had become obvious to me that I really liked having a trailer for errands. And so I replaced it with the Cruiser cargo trailer, the Cruiser Paco, I think this model is. And it has been fantastic. It's something that, at the moment I've got 4 bags of rubbish I'm taking to the recycling centre here. But for grocery shopping, for just keeping things dry, for errands, runarounds and stuff, it's amazing. And one of the things that's particularly notable to me about this trailer, is that I don't on an e-bike, I don't especially notice extra weight behind me. Of course, that you've got to be aware of it and not be irresponsible. But for example, it is less narrow than my handlebars, so I can fit anywhere that I can fit. And I find that, you carry more weight, and so you get more kinetic energy, more mass, more inertia. And so you've got to be careful with your braking and stuff. And that's one of the reasons why in e-biking circles we talk often about the fact that even if you're converting a manual bike, that manual bike's specs and components might not be rated well enough for e-bike usage, because you can do more with it, faster, more powerful, etc. So you've got to be a little bit careful, but generally speaking, I don't notice the extra weight. It's joyful. It's not like I'm sort of struggling to cycle with a trailer full of stuff behind me. And it's one of those components that gets me towards being car free. And I don't have any special moral imperative. Well, I suppose it is a moral imperative, but I'm not desperate to get to that stage where we're car free. Only in as much as the car we have is 12 years old, still runs fine. But I'm comfortable with my use of the car. We don't use it very often. When we do use it, it's for things that would be either less convenient or more expensive to do without the car. But things like the trailer here just opens up so much more that you can do with the bike. That is lower carbon, more exercise, more fresh air, etc. And it makes a huge difference. So, especially if you've got an e-bike, even if you don't and you're reasonably fit, I do recommend getting a trailer, because you will find that it opens up so many possibilities that you hadn't even considered using the bike before. And that's a really good thing. The more we can open up those possibilities, the more we can reduce our use of cars and petrochemicals, which can be only good for us and for our children.